And a 1, 2, 3, 4.
Does everybody have their review?
Yeah, I've had it
What
for
if
a
I
while.
said no?
Then we're going to keep waiting. But I'm going to assume you do by the tone of your voice and the slight glimmer in your eye. Hello and welcome to another episode of Dookie Spookies. Brought to you live from the land down under where the blood does flow and the gas prices are too damn high. I'm Mad Max.
ahead of time too, or are you doing a bit? Are we preparing content now?
No, I just
Yeah, I
should've
wasn't
come from-
prepared for
Jesus
that.
Christ.
just thought it'd be
Jeez.
funny. Just thought it'd be funny.
Thought of that one this morning.
This is, of course,
Well, I
the
guess
podcast where we
Yeah.
watch bad, scary movies and rank them in a list to find the worst horror movie of all time.
It is.
it is.
As I said, I'm Mad Max. Although I do have a confession to make that was a lie, and I'm actually Pierce.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm Jack, but I have a confession to make. I'm actually the guy who's in the little helicopter in Mad Max, but in the early ones.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
The one where it wasn't a wasteland; it was
It's
just
just
Australia.
regular Australia. Yeah, it was a weird part about that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It wasn't apocalyptic. It was just Australia, but the gas prices were really high.
Dude. I mean, Australia is pretty apocalyptic.
Yeah. As it is.
You ever seen that place?
Anyways, that's who I am.
Yeah.
I'm Riley, and I don't lie, so I'm actually Riley.
Honest Riley.
Yep,
Wow.
Honest
Wow.
Riley.
Raw Meat. What was your nickname?
Rymare.
Rymare.
I'm also honest. Honest Abe, as some call me.
Oh.
We got the president this
Yeah.
week.
Happy
everybody.
President's Day.
Yeah, thank
Back
you.
from the dead.
Thank you. Yeah. One time only, just for this spooky podcast.
Oh,
I liked when you
Yeah.
killed all those vampires.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah. Just doing my presidential duty.
Of course,
Yeah.
naturally, naturally. So we've got Mad Max, the guy in the helicopter, just Riley, and Abraham Lincoln here.
It's a motley crew.
Yeah. There are, of course, time codes in the description if you want to jump around. Whatever. Who cares? That's what I say. That's what I say. Did you not bring your...
No.
Why does nobody bring their
I'm
computers to
fucking,
these?
I'm raw
I
dog.
have my
Online,
notes in my
yeah.
Yeah, I've got
phone.
my notes.
My goodness.
I guess only two of us come prepared.
Yeah. What do you say we get into non-spoilers just right away? Let's just do it. Let's just get into non-spoilers. You know?
Just jumping right into it.
Yeah.
Just right in.
We're going through it. Chris has an early flight.
I gotta
Jack
get
is-
up early.
Jack
Yeah.
is
And
so,
I work
so,
a double tomorrow.
I
Yeah.
gotta fucking get up early.
Jack is so sleepy.
Sleepy old man.
Always am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true.
Sleepy old lion.
So I'll start then. This movie
Well,
was
before you get started, I've
traumatizing.
got some general information to get out of the way.
Fucking Mr. X,
Per
man. He put this
usual.
guy behind the wheel of the car and he just drives
blood
all
car?
over the
And
place.
just jerking us around.
God,
Blood
dude.
car. Yes. This week we watched Jack. What was it?
Blood
It was
Car.
your movie, Blood Car. 2007 movie. Budget of $25,000.
More
Box office.
than I expected it.
That's pretty low.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Box office of $297.
It's actually out of date. It's actually out of date. It's $301.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Big bucks there.
wow.
Because we all spent $1 on this
No,
movie.
it was free.
Where'd you watch it?
Yeah.
Amazon.
Oh, I had to buy it for $1.
I did
Make it
too.
200. Okay, 299.
I now own this movie.
$299.
Yeah,
of
I own this
revenue.
movie now.
I rented it.
Did you
for
buy it? I
$400.
rented it intentionally as to not have to own the movie.
No, I looked at it and I was like, you know what? If it's the same price either way, I might as well just own it. So I got it in HD. Why not? Yeah.
Well, you guys contributed to the box office.
I'm happy to.
They're welcome.
Yeah. This is by far the biggest flop we've watched.
I think, yeah.
I mean, okay, did it have a legitimate theatrical release? I cannot imagine that it did.
I thought college students made this.
Yes.
Kind of.
I didn't think this was a real movie.
Yeah, I thought this was like a project.
Kinda.
Like in the vein of
I thought-
Velocipaster.
Yeah, I thought this was the exact same thing.
Yeah, kind of. It debuted at a bunch of music or movie festivals. It even won awards, which I don't know how I don't know how this won awards.
I think there's an important. You got to say the year in which the awards were.
2007,
Financial crisis.
classic.
Yeah.
Would you like to hear the awards that it won?
Banks were failing.
Blood Car was the winner of the New Versions Award at the 2007 Cinequest Film Festival. Winner, Best Narrative Feature Film at the 2007 Chicago Underground Film Festival winner. Best Feature Narrative Film at the 2007 Philadelphia First Glance Film Festival winner. Best Narrative Feature Film awarded at the 2007 Atlanta Underground Film Festival winner. Audience Award
accolades,
2007 Faux Film Festival winner. Best Feature 2007 Backseat Film Festival.
Wow.
Yeah. Here's
I
another
mean,
fun-
all of those sound like festivals where people who love this movie would hang out.
Yeah, it's true. Here's a fun fact. On Rotten Tomatoes,
Hater.
the film has an approval rating of 63% based on reviews from 13 critics.
I don't know anything about Rotten Tomatoes. Is it a good or a bad score?
63%?
Yeah.
That's
that
decent.
would mean it got a 6.3 out of 10 by 13 reviewers.
By 13
reviewers.
like dudes, just like 13 regular people?
13 critics.
Or 13 legitimate working movie critics?
No, I think just 13 guys. Probably the 13 guys that worked on the movie.
Okay, yeah.
And they didn't give it great reviews. But there's the background information.
6.3 feels like a pretty middling score.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the average on Rotten Tomatoes? Like, what's the across the board film
I
average?
have no idea.
Look it up.
I'm going to guess 5.
Write in if you know. That would make a lot of sense.
It would.
But probably not.
Yeah.
I bet it skews low because people hate movies.
That's true.
Yes,
People do
yeah.
love. So if anything, then a 6.3 is an above average.
This might
movie.
be the best movie ever.
This movie was-
It hurts me that you said that.
Yeah, why don't we anybody have any little things they want to talk about in the non-spoiler section?
Sure,
You know
like-
what? Who does actually? I know he does is Chris because he wants to tell us what the
he
story
does like
was.
doing that.
Oh yeah. I think I would have to say the story for this movie is the downward spiral of a mad scientist.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Interesting.
mad
Yeah.
science teacher.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of kindergarten teachers.
Yeah,
Or yeah.
Maybe.
I
Kindergarten
actually think he
kids.
was an English teacher, but
No, he was kindergarten. It said it.
and they teach it all.
Okay.
Yeah. Everything.
They're like the
True.
Swiss Army knife.
They
teachers.
are.
Yeah,
Yeah. This
they
is
are.
true. Hmm.
They'll teach history. They'll teach math.
Yeah.
They'll teach English.
Yeah. It is also pivotal that he is a
Pivotable.
kindergarten.
You can
yeah.
spin it around on this.
Yeah.
You can spin a teacher around.
Yeah.
That,
Mhm.
that is
They
true.
don't. They don't want you to
They
know.
don't
that.
like
No.
it. They don't like
But you
it.
can't
dude.
do it.
No,
But you
yeah. Him being a kindergarten teacher does come back into the plot later on. But
Right.
well,
I don't know if I agree.
I don't know if
No.
anything comes back
Yeah.
into the plot later on.
I guess that's fair.
It's so bad.
That's fair.
Yeah, I think I had this thought, so I'm gonna run it by you guys now. I think instead of giving an initial rating on the movie, since we kind of do that later anyway when we rank it, we should just say whether or not we liked it and maybe why. It leaves
Jack, you go.
It leaves a little bit more anticipation, you know.
Yes, that's true. Okay, I'd like to read a quote from the movie.
Okay.
Please.
And you know that saying, if you can't take the heat, get out of the kitchen? Well, people still say that, but they don't drive cars.
Yeah, it's true.
That's from the opening of the movie, I
The
believe.
funniest line I've ever heard in my life. Listen, I think that this movie had some strong parts to it that I was like, this is funny. This is like Velocipaster, like student
You know
film, shit you'd make with your friends. There were also parts of this movie where I was just like, oh, whatever. I don't care. I don't think that I found it as like egregiously shocking as you guys, judging from the glances around the room.
I didn't find it egregiously shocking. I found
I
it
wouldn't say that.
egregiously boring.
Okay, yeah. So then maybe we're on the same page because it was just like some parts I was like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
I think that my initial thoughts are one, better kindergarten teacher actor than Mark Wahlberg.
Would agree.
Yeah.
Would agree.
Thing two, better dialogue than an M. Night Shyamalan movie.
Maybe.
Oh, I'm giving it to
That's-
it. I'm giving it to it.
Listen, that's debatable, but I think I'll give it to it.
But
Yeah.
you know what? Good job on getting M. Night's name in here so we can again put it in the
Sweet search engine optimization.
people love M. Night.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, it was funny at times. It was really boring at other times. I watched it kind of begrudgingly, very late at night in my bed on my laptop, and I was pretty pissed off about it. But even though I was so mad, the movie made me laugh a couple times.
Did it make you learn?
Yeah, I did learn.
Okay.
You know what I learned about?
What?
Blood car.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
You've invented
Thank you.
what we call
A blood car.
blood
It's so goddamn funny, dude. That fucking line. Okay, that's my take.
So you like it or not like it?
I thought it was. You know what? Fuck, dude. I didn't like it, but I also
Okay.
liked it. There are parts of it I liked, but overall, like this would be a movie if somebody was like, "I want to watch a shitty movie." I'd be like, "Boy, do I have a shitty movie for you."
Oh yeah. I'm glad I
Yeah.
own this because it's getting
But
whipped
like
out.
a shitty movie that's not like,
Yeah.
like a shitty movie. You're like, that was bad.
Yeah.
I had fun watching that.
yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
So you didn't like it.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I also liked it.
Okay. That's confusing. But that makes sense. I did have the thought watching this. I was like, this would have been a way more enjoyable thing to watch if I was with people.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah,
This would have been a
sure.
great movie to
Watching
watch
this in a
together.
volume, like in a vacuum,
It's
just
sort of depressing, a little sad.
I was like, I just can't do this. This sucks. This is bad. I can't believe that they made this.
Yeah.
Awful movie.
Yeah.
I did not like it. Imagine I said I did like it after that.
Yeah.
Awful movie.
Oh, so is
I
that,
did
but
like
that's a
it.
definitive stance. You did not like it.
I didn't like it.
But you would have liked it if you had watched this movie with people.
Yeah, because I think then you get the enjoyment of like ribbing on the movie.
Yeah.
In live time.
It's hard to
with
rib
it.
yourself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because then you just sit there and you go, ugh. I can do it right now.
Ow, I might hit my finger.
I mean, Jesus, you should read it.
Jeez.
Oh, man. I'm
Rough
hilarious.
episode.
But yeah, with people, you can make fun of it. You can laugh about how ridiculous it is. But by yourself, you're just like, what am I doing? Why am I doing this?
Yeah.
Why-
Yeah, why am I ribbing myself?
Why have I subjected myself to this for the enjoyment of all 14 viewers we have? That's my question.
You can't
Yeah.
isolate 16 of our subscribers.
Oh, how many do we have?
30?
Okay, well,
You have 30
Yeah, take it
subscribers?
back.
Yeah, dude.
No way. Are you serious?
I apologize.
Okay, Chris. what do
sorry,
you think?
loyal viewers.
Yeah.
I love and appreciate you, but
But not in like a parasocial way.
Yeah.
no. I love you like a blood car.
Have you heard that song? I love you like a blood car, baby. Yeah,
That's by Katy Perry, wasn't it?
I think so.
At the Super Bowl.
Oh, incredible. Nice.
God. Yeah.
It's fucking
So-
good, dude. We're on the same page.
Immediately during the opening scene, my immediate comment out loud was, "I hate this movie."
Interesting.
Yeah.
And because they said, well, people don't say that, but they still drive cars.
I think it was the opening scene.
The monologue,
Of the monologue of the like.
Who was that guy?
kind of like Wish.com Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
like the opening of a really badly made Twilight Zone
Student
episode.
copy of Fight Club.
Yes.
That's what I thought it was going to be like.
Yeah,
And I haven't
that's-
seen Fight Club.
No, that's why this is a part of the reason why I thought this was like a college film. Everybody seemed like college students. in
Yes.
this.
I mean, it was. What? Right. We'll get it.
Yeah, we'll get into that later.
Some of those
But
people looked
anyways,
aged.
Spinning my wheels.
there was multiple times during this movie I genuinely just laughed because I didn't know how else to react to it. Like, it was just so bad, and I couldn't understand
like the dog.
why they would make it.
I got uncomfortable at that scene.
That part is so fucking funny, dude. That was okay. Riley, go,
Yeah,
Chris,
go ahead.
Wait, did you like it or not like it?
No, I liked it kind of.
I liked it. I liked the movie.
Listen, it was
I
kind
liked
of
the
funny.
movie.
This is a really stupid movie. It was really funny to laugh at. Once I stopped trying to take it serious, which was very soon.
Right away.
Yeah, right away.
When the guy's eating potato chips on screen.
Yes.
Okay.
Was he part of the what was it? The government?
Government. They spelled it wrong.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Was he part of the government?
Yeah, no. So it's a silly movie. It's
Yeah.
stupid, but it's funny. It's funny. It's very out there, very outrageous,
Yeah.
very 2000.
Very
2000.
financial crisis.
Very
Yes.
2000 and aughts,
Yes,
dude.
yes.
More like 2000 and knots.
Damn. What do you think, Riley?
Yeah, but
I have. I hate you.
We don't use those enough.
I can't wait till I put custom sounds in there.
Oh God. I don't have anything original to say.
Interesting.
Do you just want to repeat what we said?
Yeah.
copyright talking points.
It's a lot of stupid teenage jokes, a lot of unnecessary shit. However, it did catch me off guard, and I'd be lying if I said I didn't laugh.
There's a lot of boobs in this
I
movie.
thought that was a very succinct
Too
review.
many boobs.
Boob central.
Yeah.
They're okay. I mean, as far as the number of boobs go, it cannot have been more boobs than the fucking Freddy versus Jason movie. And
We should've
had a
worn,
boob counter.
I don't know. I feel
I
like
think this was more.
I feel like there was maybe
was it?
not.
6 boobs and Fred. No, well,
think it was
technically 12
8 pairs?
boobs. 8 pairs, 16 boobs.
There may not have been as much quantity, but these boobs got
Oh.
some screen time.
Interesting.
The quality.
So
Yeah.
what you're
But I think the quality was worse as well, though, of the boobs.
yeah, some of them were. All right, well, let's not. Do
I don't
boob
want to.
review.
Yeah, I don't really want to boob talk.
Hey,
That.
Welcome to Boob
guys.
Talk,
I plead
everybody.
the
This
fifth.
is a segment we like to call boob talk.
I-
Welcome
No.
to Boob Talk, everybody. We interrupt your weekly scheduled programming
like,
to bring you Boob
stop.
Talk.
Yeah, that one kind of felt like a trap. I don't think I'm.
Oh, that's
on that
funny.
one. So, anyways, Riley,
Liked it?
what's
Didn't
your
like
opinion
it?
on the movie? Yeah, like it.
if
dislike it?
if I could give if you broke it up in like 2 different segments of this movie, I would give the soundtrack a 5 out of 5.
That's because
What?
Wow,
the
okay.
soundtrack,
That was the
Yeah.
weakest.
I
really?
loved it. Yeah.
It went boop, boop, boop,
the
boop.
sound, a lot of the soundtrack was just like royalty free classical music.
Yeah. I loved it.
That's hilarious. Yeah, fair enough.
Solid. Yeah.
So, well, okay, soundtrack 5 out of 5. Acting.
Oh shit.
Okay.
We're not rating it now.
No, I know, but
No.
Riley's breaking it down.
Just
Yeah.
do liked or didn't like it. Liked soundtrack, didn't like acting.
Okay. Yeah. Didn't like acting.
And I didn't say I didn't say I didn't like it. I just said
exactly.
it was
That's the
shit.
point. That's the
See?
point of the movie.
Liked
Yeah.
the acting then.
like or didn't.
I
like?
Didn't
thought
like
it was
the-
funny.
Yeah.
This, okay. Yeah.
It was I feel like it was actually I don't know if I can say it was purposefully bad acting.
I think almost certainly.
Okay.
I think they were just bad actors.
Yeah. I think it switches in certain scenes.
Yeah, there
But
were parts
it's
that
funny.
felt like people were like putting in some effort.
yeah.
Well, one of the actresses in the movie is like, I guess, kind of a well-known actress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's her face?
Yeah.
She's from my girl.
Yeah, she was
Like
in a bunch of
Veggie
stuff.
Slum-
Schlumsky
Girl.
or something. Emma Schlumsky.
I-
Emma.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
could tell.
Yep.
I
Anna.
could tell.
Anna.
I didn't look this up, but
She
it's-
played the nerdy girl.
it's
not
very
Denise,
noticeable.
Lorraine
In what?
in this movie, Blood Car.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I
Veggie
thought
Stand
she
Girl.
looked familiar.
She was the veggie girl.
I
Yeah.
thought she looked familiar.
Yeah, I knew her right away.
I could. It very quickly, noticeably, could tell that she was a much better actress than
Yeah.
everybody else in the
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, and had the weirdest part
Yeah.
in this movie.
Yes.
The character arcs
Yeah.
into this movie
I don't.
were strange.
Yeah.
Yeah, they definitely were.
Yeah.
So, Riley, did you like the movie? Not like the movie? What'd you say?
Final verdict.
This movie, like, I liked it, but I hate myself for liking it.
Okay, that's fair.
I think
That's
that
fair.
is a very good way to put it.
That's
It might
fair,
be
yeah.
the title of the episode.
what?
We love it, but we hate ourselves for loving it.
Okay, love's a little strong.
We hate to
Let's
love
go
it.
back to
Yeah, but
We
gotta-
hate to love it.
We got to get the
It's yeah.
Okay.
Can you believe we're in the
Yeah, yeah,
process
yeah.
of hating it to love it?
Yeah.
yeah.
Nope.
Let's go for our letterbox reviews now.
Oh,
So mine is by Joe Prettyman. 1 star, butt car.
okay, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I was like, yeah, this is a butt car.
Yeah.
Mine is
I see
by
that.
Harrison. No stars, but he did like it.
Okay.
Um,
Same.
Actually, the same plot as Oppenheimer.
I saw that one. Which is true.
Yeah.
That's they don't want to know. They don't want you to know that 9 out of 10 doctors don't want you to know that they actually dropped a blood car from that plane.
Wow.
That fateful day.
Yeah.
I never watched Oppenheimer.
Do you know who Robert Oppenheimer is? If you had to guess, who do you think he is?
I don't.
He
I'm not
worked
doing
with
this.
Albert Einstein.
Just guess. Just guess. What do you think he did?
Well, fucking
Probably some kind of scientist.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, Chris.
But what kind of scientist?
Listen,
It would have been
think-
hilarious. She would have been like a NASCAR driver.
What do you
It would've
think?
been
What do you think his
good joke.
claim to fame is?
I feel like you're trying to set me up right now.
No,
Yeah.
I'm just, no. I just want to see what you think.
I don't know. Some kind of. It sounds like a scientist-y name.
Yeah, but what
What
do
did
you
he
think
do?
he does?
Why is he famous? What did he invent and or discover?
I don't know.
Take a
It sounds
guess.
like space-like.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
he invented space. That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like Newton invented gravity.
He did do that.
Yeah. Next letterbox review.
Yeah. So mine was from Pulp Fixation.
That's a
good
good
name.
username.
That is
yeah.
that is a great username.
Shout out Pulp Fixation. We like your name.
Gave the movie 3.5 stars. The same old tired story of a vegan who runs his car on blood.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the duality of man
Yeah.
is really what it's about.
What's yours, Riley?
Mine is from Mental Torment. 4.5
Not as good
stars.
name.
It takes a effed up sense of humor to enjoy this movie.
True. Well,
Well,
I don't know. This takes the most basic amount of middle school boy humor to enjoy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty like high school edgy. You know,
Yeah.
like the edgy kids in your high school would love this movie.
Yeah, like you remember the edgy days of YouTube? This would have
Yeah,
fit right
yeah,
in.
that's
I actually
right.
had that thought. I said, I think if this movie was broken down into like a web series of 5-minute bits and posted online, it would have blown up in 2007
Oh, yeah.
instead of
Oh, yeah.
being, released at film festivals. Mm-hmm. It would have gone crazy. Everybody in middle school would have been talking about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that this movie could have had its Velocipaster moment. I don't really know if there was much of a difference between how Velocipaster was marketed, but I mean that's my only comparison, just low budget.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think both of those movies, I mean, were kind of intentionally like edgy and weird.
Mm-hmm.
And I think what set it apart is that Velocipaster had a better soundtrack, I think.
Also, Velocipaster leaned in to the ridiculousness
Yeah.
more
Mhm.
than
Yeah.
Blood Car did.
Yep.
Blood Car really,
I mean, Blood Car is pretty ridiculous.
yeah, but Velocipaster really leaned into it.
Yeah,
Everything
I
about
felt like Blood Car maybe was
They
like
played
they
it.
were trying to be too serious.
They
Like,
played it a little safe, especially in the middle of the movie.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. During the Blood Car, like Act 2, learn what the car is.
Yeah, I really
part.
thought that once the Blood Car showed up, it was going to be mayhem.
Yeah,
but it
yeah.
was boring.
That is a good critique of the movie because a lot less happened with the Blood Car, and most of me thinks that it was because of the budget. It feels very difficult to do anything else than like push a guy into a trunk of a car on $25,000 because we only got one shot. Are we in spoiler talk?
Not yet,
Never mind.
but we can be. Let's just get into
Let's
it.
just go.
Yeah.
on.
Let's just get into it. Welcome to the
Yeah.
spoiler talk section.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
My first note, don't have many, but here's my first one. Opening with a swirling orchestral score suitable in a Tom and Jerry cartoon over a very aggressive sex scene in a junkyard is a bold choice.
Yeah, that was a.
Did it pay off? Not really.
No.
No, but they did. They did
no.
Chekhov sex scene us.
Yes.
Yeah, that came back.
They didn't do anything with it, but we did see it again.
We've seen it many times.
Twice, yeah.
Yeah.
Many times.
I mean, I think it was. I don't know, because the whole opening monologue was like people have sex in cars, people hang out in cars, but nobody drives them anymore.
Yeah, so Riley, explain the setup to this world. Like we're dropped into this world and like what's going on? What's the status of everything?
I honestly,
Okay,
I
Chris.
blacked out during this
Chris,
movie.
what's the
Okay.
status of the world?
Yeah. So gas prices are just like
So damn
sky high.
These gas prices are too damn high. Remember
Yeah,
that video?
like $30 a gallon. I don't know. Something crazy. I don't know
Yeah.
if they ever really put a number on it.
Living
They,
in-
they did.
Living in
Yeah, there's a shot where it's at $33.19.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so it's pretty close.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's sky high. And our main character is, as we mentioned before, kindergarten teacher who happens to be vegan and is working on a
wheatgrass car.
wheatgrass
His
engine.
name is also Archie.
Yes,
Archie.
his name is Archie.
Yeah.
Yep.
I want to talk about the pie chart in the back of Archie in the first shot of him in his classroom.
Okay.
When he did was this before or
I want
after
to
he
talk
did
about the first.
Oh, it's so fucking funny, dude. Well, he was doing this like,
scene.
no, this is post monologue. So the monologue guy sets us up, eats some chips, stares at the screen. You're like, all right, okay, I'm in for this.
Is this during the sad reading of the little engine that could?
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
It is. Mhm.
Okay.
Which was weird following the the sex scene when he was
Tug
like,
scene?
yeah, well, because he was like the little engine tugged and the
Yeah,
little engine
that's-
rubbed,
yep.
and I was
Yeah.
like, whoa.
I don't
I
remember
know.
that.
I was like, oh,
Weird.
interesting.
But the his fucking whiteboard was so funny. There's a big pie chart that just said blue 30% in the blue section, brown yes, yellow 25%, and like it was a fucking pie chart, like a self-explanatory
nothing.
pie chart,
Yeah.
which I thought was funny.
Well, you
It
gotta
also
start with the
said,
basics.
Manhattan Project, not actually in Manhattan on there.
Oppenheimer.
wow.
Oh,
Wow.
Wow.
it was
Jeez,
funny.
the
I like
Easter
the
eggs.
details because it seems like they were like, we're just gonna put stupid shit in the background of this.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
every time they showed the chalkboard, it changed into other stupid
Yep.
shit. I was like, that's
Yeah,
pretty
there.
funny.
I think can't remember if it was the same scene or not, but there's at one point where he just had like a drawing of the flat Earth. I was like, okay, well, why is that back there? But
Oh man, that's funny.
yeah,
Can't drive your car, man. Those gas prices are too damn high.
Yeah.
nobody's driving a car.
Nobody's driving.
I thought it was interesting that I did think it was interesting that in this world, what car you drive doesn't really matter as long as you have a car that works.
Yeah.
Because he's driving a beater, and everyone's like, "God damn, you rich as fuck," and he's like, "Not really."
$33 a gallon.
Yeah.
Man. It's fucking a lot of money.
It is. Let's see, meat stand versus veggie stand.
Oh yeah, there's only like
This-
3
hold on.
scenes in this entire movie.
Yeah, this opening scene, the first scene of him at the veggie stand, might have been like the most hilarious human interaction I've ever seen
God, it was
in a movie.
Painful.
It was tough.
It was
painful.
terrible. So to set the scene, he goes up to buy
Imagine,
his
if you will.
wheatgrass. You know,
You're buying wheatgrass out of a cardboard box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
In like a dirt parking lot,
Yeah.
and there's a meat stand.
I'm pretty sure
directly
like
5, 6
95% of the budget went to making those 2 set pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they didn't even have to make any meat.
No.
They just
No.
had to make wheatgrass.
No.
And I don't
Yeah.
even think it really was wheatgrass.
I liked how on the shelves inside there's just broccoli on it.
Yeah.
It's funny.
She also sold like coffee.
Yeah. She it was like a soy presso or something.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. But so he comes up and she's very clearly flirting with him.
Yeah.
And he's just
Not having
dead
it.
face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No
Not
emotion
into it.
responding to everything. Just no, I'm busy. I don't. No, I'm okay.
So $2, right?
Yeah, just $2.
He just
Okay.
wants his wheatgrass.
Yeah, just man on a mission.
Yeah. Much like Robert Oppenheimer.
It is.
At one point, he was like, "I'm busy," like
Yeah.
mid her trying to like make plans. I was like,
yeah.
"Damn."
Yeah, and he's like, maybe we'll hang out when I'm not busy. She's like, oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
It's like nice.
So then he
guy's
walks
good.
away, and then she puts down her notebook. That is a very vivid
So
scene
absurd, dude.
of her giving him.
Are you going to describe it in detail?
No,
Yeah.
but I
Take
will
us through
give
it.
some details.
Take us through it.
Her giving him oral, and
That's the weirdest way you could have said it.
Fellatio.
comment. Yeah,
Fellatio.
weirdest way.
Yeah.
Fellatio.
Yeah, giving him That's you,
Stop.
and
Stop.
dude. Weird. It was fucking hilarious.
Do you like that
on
it's
it-
like directly into your ears when you're
Yeah.
wearing these headphones?
It was
about to walk
so out of nowhere, dude.
Yeah. But it has the comment, "Your cum tastes like tofu."
I didn't even.
Oh,
I think I wasn't paying that close of attention.
yeah, you paused it. He said, "Whoa."
Yeah, let's do.
I
actually
quickly
think
looked away from the main picture and I seen that comment
Yeah.
and just started laughing.
that was I think in 2 parts. One, a low point of the movie.
Yes,
2,
agreed.
a substantial misdirect as per the tone of the rest of the movie.
Yes.
And
yes,
not because the rest of the movie wasn't horny, but it just wasn't that vulgar.
This movie went exactly as I thought it was going to.
It did?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Like, because that said, I was like, I'm in with that, with the car sex scene at the beginning. That was
No.
also very gratuitous.
Yeah.
I was like, this is going to be like a depraved movie.
No, yeah.
And while it was depraved in some ways, it wasn't as depraved as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to take a sharp downhill turn.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I
No,
mean, it wasn't
yeah.
like those awful spoof movies from back in the day.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Like the
No.
one that was the Narnia spoof and the
Oh, yeah. God.
superhero movie spoof and the
Any
disaster
Scream
Those are
movie.
so bad.
Yeah.
But no,
Scary
I'm
movie.
on the same page as you. I thought it was
Yeah.
going to be bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was questioning what you got us into.
Yeah, my big takeaway from that scene was that all the dialogue in this movie sounds, and the pacing of the dialogue reminds me of like a learning English video. Like, have you seen that video where it's like, "Are you coming to my violin concert
Yeah.
this evening?"
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what the entire movie reminded me of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, this is fucking
Weird
weird.
see
cuts. I liked how half the time the audio sucked ass.
Yeah,
Half the
Yeah.
time the audio just sounded
It was
like
super quiet. It was- yeah.
it sounded like they put like a paper bag over the microphone. Like it sounded awful.
Maybe they couldn't afford a boom mic.
I think I don't know. I think they recorded it with like a holophoner or something.
It's a holophoner.
It's like one of those old crank things.
Oh, that does it on
Yeah.
a wax. That's
Dude,
funny.
they carved it into a corn cob and played it back at every single
Yeah.
showing. So it sounded like shit by the end of it. He seemed like the worst in that scene. When he
Where
was
we at,
talking to
Riley?
that girl.
Yeah,
He seemed like the worst.
He did seem like the worst.
I was like, this guy kind of sucks a lot.
he goes home. He works in his wheatgrass car.
Yeah. He hurts himself.
Hurts himself.
Cuts himself.
Cuts
on
himself.
accident.
Gets it into his
Into the wheatgrass.
Yeah, he drops a
Wheatgrass.
little bit in.
Yeah.
And then it
Little.
cuts to the tube, and it looks like he's emptied I don't know,
I
one of those little, what are those
Like
little
a-
hanging bags?
yeah, medical
one- like
bags.
a-
Oh, I
Like an
think
IV
that
bag.
was
Blood
a different
bag, yeah.
scene. Those were
No.
different.
No.
When
No.
he
No,
first
no.
cuts his finger on the glass and he puts
Yeah.
it in the wheatgrass.
Yeah.
But then it
There's a
flows
couple
through
drops.
the funnel like
Oh,
he
was there a
just
ton?
And it
emptied
all
out.
turns red.
And it all turns red.
Yeah, it turns green to like orange to like a very deep orange.
engine works.
Yeah, it does.
Mm-hmm.
Blood engine.
Yeah. I mean, I saw a lot of comparisons to Little Shop of Horrors in this.
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I saw one
Feed me
review.
Seymour.
Yeah, I saw one review that said they should have just called this Little Body Shop of Horrors. I'm like, that sounds like a better movie
Yeah.
than what they made.
Yeah.
But if you've seen Little Shop of Horrors, then you've pretty much seen a better version of this movie.
Yeah, more or less.
But plants instead of a car.
Yeah, I think I just wrote down blood and wheatgrass make car. Very, very succinct. He goes back to school, and the funniest scene in his classroom is where all the kids are trying not to break character. They're all sitting there like, because I don't know where they got all these kids. First
No.
of all, for this movie,
Probably just a local school.
all
where
of
they
them
filmed
are
it.
like way older than kindergartners. The age range is pretty wide.
In
for
it,
the-
yeah, it ranges. There's like one kid that got up. I was like, "Are they like a teenager? What's
Yeah,
going
it's
on?
like
They look like
17.
fucking 14.
That kid must be on the
What's going
basketball
on?
team. He looks tall,
But
dude.
it's like they tell him to all like act like you're in school, and they do they'll like cut to a shot of the kid, and the kid's like,
yeah.
Yeah, they're like.
I'm like,
trying
this
not
is
to laugh.
hilarious. I feel like that was probably so fun, even though they don't know what kind of movie they're in.
Yeah.
I'm assuming none of them have seen the movie.
No. Probably,
No.
maybe now.
Maybe now. It's been, fuck,
A lot of years.
damn,
Yeah.
damn,
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't wanna talk
17
about it.
years.
Shit. Shit, son. Jinx. We all said
Oh, I wrote down two.
So pretty shortly after his car works, he goes back to the meat stand.
He's
and
hot shit now.
Yeah, he's hot Dookie
Yeah.
now. Shout out to the pod. And our pod,
All right, whoa,
Dookie Spookies.
Yeah.
And yeah, the meat girl's into him. She's like, "You got a
Wait,
car?
yep.
Oh my god!"
Yeah. Also looked familiar.
Not really to me, but
No.
Really? I could have sworn that I found this movie because we had watched another movie with one of the actresses in it, and I was like, maybe it's her, but I can't remember.
I've never seen that woman before.
I don't
But she was
think
into
I
the
have
blood
either.
car.
She was.
She was into the car. He didn't tell anybody it was a blood car.
No, it's true.
No.
Also, the government is monitoring him,
Oh,
and they
yeah.
have I hate when movies do this so much. When there's security footage that's literally just the shot from the movie.
Yeah.
I fucking hate that so much.
Yeah.
And I get it for this movie. It's low
so
budget.
funny.
But I've seen it done in like big budget movies, like Marvel movies. and
Oh,
shit.
really? Where
Yes.
it's just the shot of the movie?
Yes. It's like, what the fuck are we doing? Just get a different angle. Like, there's no way you filmed this one scene from one angle. That's insane. But
Yeah. Also, how did you get how do they not see the surveillance?
yeah,
footage
in his
being
car.
taken? Yeah.
It's in his car, and they're watching him get dome.
Yeah. And they're all getting hyped. Yeah.
I wrote down the dude was having a panic attack during that scene because he was like,
Yes, he's.
He had a weird day, man.
he did have a weird
did have
day.
a weird day.
I think that's the dog scene where he goes around killing small animals with an air pellet rifle.
Dude, yeah, I said nice Red Rider loser.
Yeah, and he shoots a squirrel and then he shoots the dog.
Yeah.
And the dog
So.
goes, "Yup." He shoots the dog again.
Like 6 more
Yeah,
times.
And he's like, oh no.
At one point, you could
I
see the dog just
literally
jump up.
Yeah, jump up to try to grab the gun.
So bad.
Great dog acting.
That was a funny scene. Like
It
that was a
was.
legitimately
No,
funny
I
scene.
disagree.
You didn't like it?
No, they thought that scene was hot shit. They thought that thing was
I thought
so
the humor.
funny.
I thought that was one of the funnier parts of the movie.
Like, after the third dog yelp, I was like, okay.
I know,
can we
but then
move
the
on?
joke
Yeah, I was
is
like,
still
too many
doing
dogs.
it. Yeah, I think it was
I
funny.
was like, can we move on? This is too much.
I don't think I thought it was as funny as Jack was, but I thought it was.
It's funnier.
All right. Yeah,
It's
way to
fun.
taper your.
It's funnier in retrospect.
coward.
Like, it's funnier talking about
He
it
is
now.
because he was laughing his ass off.
It's funnier now than it was at the time.
Well-
At the time, I was like, I fucking move on. Jesus.
I
It
say
was
maybe
funny.
I only liked it because I did get to watch it with one other person.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you guys have
get
been
to-
cheating
yeah.
the whole time.
Well,
Sorry.
Cheating. How's that pumpkin taste?
there's a good line in there when he's talking to the girl and he goes, "I think we might run out of blood. I mean fuel." I was like, oh, and the line where they go, "He's got a blood car." That's fucking so funny.
Yeah.
She asked him what, or like how he got it running. Blood, sweat, and tears.
I mean, there's some clever lines in this.
There are, and I think like we could go on about like, oh, like, you know, these are fun spots in the movie, but I think it'd be good to touch on some scenes that felt like they were just out of nowhere for this movie,
Like the carjacking.
like the carjacking.
I wrote down, carjacker just wants to ride around, do math with a pencil, because hell yeah, that will work.
Yeah,
Weird scene.
weird scene, out of nowhere.
Yeah.
It feels like they were doing a long form improv bit.
Here's the here's
Yeah.
here's what I think happened. They were like, well, how do we fill out the middle part of this movie? How do we keep stakes high? How do we keep things happening? And they
Well,
go,
that was his first kill, right? Or was that it?
No.
It was his first alive
kill, yeah.
Because
Yeah.
he
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 snatched
killed
Granny
grandma.
out.
Dude, the scene also where he just threw the body off the top.
yeah.
It's funny as fuck.
That was funny.
But I
God.
suspect what happened was, they were like, we need to fill out the middle of this movie. We need to keep stakes high. What can happen? Carjacker. And then they got thinking about it. They're like, well, why would somebody carjack him if they
Yeah, because
can't?
in this world it wouldn't make any sense.
So then they wrote that in. Because the carjacker, he's like, just take the car. And he's like, I don't want your car. What? So
Yeah,
it can just run out of gas? He's like, I just want to cruise around for a while.
Because in this world, a carjacker would just want to ride.
He just want to ride around, and then you drop him back off at home.
Yeah, he just wouldn't want to
Yeah.
walk home. A carjacker would carjack you to drive you. It'd be like carjacking an Uber driver.
Yeah, just
not
like-
for the car, just for the free
Yeah,
ride.
just a ride.
Yeah.
home.
I was like, that's crazy.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
This movie's a 10 out of 10 film.
Yeah, and
the
then-
world building.
And then Archie is like, he's like, the carjacker is grilling the dude about how many miles or how many gallons it has.
Yeah, and
he's
like
like, how
how-
many? 8,
13
12?
gallons,
How many's in there, man? and he's like, I don't know, 12. And then the fucking teacher starts doing the math, breaking it down. And the guy's like, I don't think that's right, man. And he's like, yeah. He's like, you got a calculator? He's like, no, I got a pencil. Will that work? He's like, hell yeah, that'll work. He starts doing the math. I'm like, what the fuck is happening, dude? Where is this going? To a gas station.
To a gas station.
Yeah.
Here's a weird thing. Why wasn't it a nicer gas station? That guy is raking it the
Yep.
fuck in,
Yep.
dude. I mean, either A, no customers because gas is so expensive, and so
Fair.
you're kind of like, you're really roughing it. Presumably, though, an operating gas station in this day and age, however many years after the nuclear whatever,
Yep. Tomorrow.
Dude.
Remember, it takes place tomorrow.
schwanky. That
Yeah.
guy should be, that
Yeah.
guy's got a lot of money.
I mean,
He's been able to
must.
keep a gas station afloat for 10 years.
Maybe it balances out just because there aren't as many people buying gas, but it is more expensive. So he's remained the
Supply
same.
and demand.
Shit.
Oh, fuck, dude. We just invented Keynesian economics. Oh, shit.
This is we can now brand this as an
Yeah, it's
educational podcast.
content. We should make it available to kids' YouTube now.
Oh, yeah. I think that's a great idea.
No! No!
Not the children.
Riley, the way you're. No! Don't do it!
No. Wait.
Oh my god. Okay. That was a weird scene. The scene where Denise pisses on him is funny.
Yeah.
Here's a weird spot.
hilarious.
So there is a shot of that when Lorraine makes him look at the wet spot on the bed and is like, "What would you do for this?
Yes.
Would you kill for it?" Or no, Denise, would you kill for it? Would you fight for it? So they was just pissed.
Yeah.
He was just pissed.
Yeah.
That's just so funny.
Yeah.
That's just so funny.
I didn't realize that.
It's just piss. Because you're like, wow, they were really getting after it. No, they just pissed.
Yeah.
Dude, he just pissed on him.
Yeah. She's into some.
was a
that
Yeah,
weird-
she.
meat lady's into weird stuff.
Yeah.
30 second
Just like
segment.
banging
really
his
likes
head
her
against the
meat.
window.
That
at
was
the
funny,
drive-in.
at the drive-thru.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she just smash.
So that's where the movie got kind of gratuitous and weird, but it's still not as vulgar as that opening drawing scene.
No.
I don't know. The movie just goes around in circles for the rest of the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
He
It's
kills
just
multiple
him.
people.
Yeah.
Him trying to find more people. The government gets involved because they want the blood card.
Fucking hard right turn at the end of the movie.
Yes, dude.
Government conspiracy.
Because you're like, blood car, he's got a blood car. The blood car is pretty docile, all said and done. Like, it doesn't attack anybody. It just doesn't turn on.
I thought it was gonna like become alive.
yeah, but it doesn't. It
Yeah.
just doesn't work.
Like a wear car.
Yeah.
Which is a
So
weird...
the real villain is in this movie is not the car. It is
it's
the operator of the
people.
car.
It's just wanting to get somewhere really fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just ride your bike, guy.
Yeah.
In refusing to use anything other than blood
But
to power the engine.
yeah, I do think that kind of wore on me after a while. Because after a while, I was like, there's no stakes in this anywhere. He just wants to get somewhere.
Yeah. He just
Yeah.
wants to bang this
Yeah,
girl.
he just wants to
Oh,
bang
yeah.
this girl.
Meat lady.
Yeah.
I like when she said, I can't remember. He was like, "Don't you need to be at your meat stand?" And she's like, "Meat sells itself.
Yeah, that's funny.
Let's go." It's like, okay, sure.
Yeah, so the stakes kind of got boring. And you're like, what the fuck? What are they doing? The government's chasing them the whole time. There's like a shootout scene. The actor at the end, I actually think, was kind of laying it on, where he was like, because he was like,
You're a
"This
civilian."
isn't my job. You're a fucking." And the way he dropped the F bomb was very like,
Whoa.
I'm in a serious drama movie,
Right.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, cool.
Yeah. I liked. I don't know if anybody has the quote pulled up, but I loved it. It was like, "You're civilian, civil war. What do those things
Oh
have?"
my
in
No,
God.
this
common?"
is the end. That's the end of the movie.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's the ending monologue.
Yeah.
Which
It's crazy.
oh my god.
Yeah, okay.
That threw me for a loop
So
in itself.
goddamn
Crazy.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, the movie takes some like weird like racial undertones at the end of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
The way they described
Yeah.
slavery was like something else.
And because you're like,
Yeah.
okay, there are no stakes in this movie, and then you're like, oh, it's the edgelord kids from my high school made a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what this is.
We live in a society.
We live in a society, and these guys, like when they throw the baby into the trunk at the end, you're like, and then you kind of like freeze frames. You're like, all right, yeah, cool, dude. I'm so excited to see this on Reddit next week or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah. I mean, it's the whole. I mean, yeah. There's not really too much that happens. It's a lot of him going around.
But the
trying to
ending
kill
scene
people.
is. Do you want to talk about it, Riley?
No,
You don't want to talk about it?
No.
Yeah, the government catches him, and the government's like. So I guess like to close out what happens to our characters, Lorraine, the meat stand lady, falls in love with him, and then he turns her down because he's got a like blood card up or something.
Yeah, got a blood card up.
Denise just breaks her neck.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She like frantically kissed him. They did the deed. She was showering.
Yeah,
he left her, and then she slips in the tub and is like,
And just gets hurt. Apparently, it's just fine. She just like kind of got like a little ouchie because she was back.
you see her back in her box with the fat neck brace.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
is funny. So that's how and then she just gets burned alive.
Yeah.
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 insane.
Why though?
Nobody knows.
What? No.
Well,
Yeah, you do.
I thought
We
you were going
know.
to talk about it.
So the government comes to him, the Archie,
Yeah.
and is like,
You're a civilian.
They capture him.
they capture him.
Civility, the Civil War.
Well, and they now
They give him a
essentially
whole
ask him.
monologue.
Yeah, they give him a whole monologue to essentially come work for the government and make continuous
Blood cars, blood tanks,
cars.
blood planes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they beat him to it. So they're going to be civil. Civility.
You really liked it.
I was like, if you say this one more,
I really liked at the end of the monologue, which was so absurd and confusing. The guy goes, "Does that make sense?" And the main character goes, "No." I was like, "Okay, yeah, that's pretty on the nose."
Sick.
But yeah, then they
well, he asked them like,
it'll be like you were never, born.
and so he goes, "Well, what about all the people that I know?" And then it just cuts to a
them
massacre.
executing.
Yeah,
Children.
every-
Oh my god!
everybody that he knew. Hence why Neck Brace Lady got burned alive in her box.
Denise
Yep.
gets assassinated,
And
the
he-
entire kindergarten.
What does he become?
Yeah, he asks. The guy's like, "We can make you the president of any country."
We can make you whatever you want.
And he goes,
You
"The
can do whatever."
president."
Of what country?
And he smirks at the camera. And now he's the president of these United States of America.
Yeah. What an insane thing.
To ask for.
No. What an insane thing to follow up with when somebody says, what do you want? I want to be the president of what country? What do you think, idiot? What country?
You're so patriotic, dude.
Wow, look, dude. If you want to build blood cars, you want to be the president of America.
America.
That's true.
America.
He did make a point to say that he beat Russia to making the blood engine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's like a cold blood war.
I don't know. It was
Cold blooded war.
Jeez.
shit. That's good.
No.
Maybe we should just call it there.
Yeah. Thanks for watching. Yeah, I don't know. That's the whole movie. The thing fucking loses its legs after the
Pretty
like
quick.
minute
Yeah.
25, I think, and then
Yeah.
you're just kind of
Along
what's
for the
happening,
ride,
trying to get
yeah.
through it. Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
They're like all its best bits are at the beginning of the movie. And the best jokes are right at the beginning.
Yeah, I think the beginning and the end are the strongest parts. Which, I mean, for a movie, like, that's not a terrible thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you want the opening to be good. You want the ending to be good.
Yeah. But the middle was grating.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
want the middle to be good as well. Preferably, you want all of it to be good
Yeah.
if you make a movie. But unfortunately, this was not that. I don't know. What do you say we rank it?
Rank it.
Ranking.
Let's rank it.
Let's rank this bad boy.
So
Out of how many?
hold on there,
Blood
Chief.
cars?
No,
This
we gotta do something
list
better.
is in
No.
reverse order.
Yep.
Where the higher a movie is ranked, the worse it is. It's like golf.
No.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nope.
Yep.
It's
Yep.
like golf.
Nope.
Because we're
It wouldn't be
rating
like golf.
bad movies.
No, because if you
The
Lower-
higher
The
they are
point
on
of
the
this
list,
list is
the
to be
worse
bad.
movie
no, I
they are.
understand what the point of the list. My issue is that it's not like golf.
It is like golf.
Yeah.
The
No,
lower
it's
the
just like
score, the
golf.
better.
If you get on our
the
list,
worst.
if you get a 1 on the list,
Then you're
then you're the
ranked
worst,
number one.
which is the worst score
'Cause you have the lowest
In golf,
score.
if you got a 1, you're the best fucking golfer of
Yeah,
all
but you had the
time.
lowest score.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the lowest score in golf is a good thing.
Yeah, and it's a
The lowest score
It's
in
a
our
good
list
thing
is a
for
bad
the,
thing.
No, it's a good thing.
it's a good thing because we're looking for the worst movie.
Well, it's
Yeah.
a good thing for bad movies, but
Exactly.
it's a bad thing for good
It's like
movies.
bad
yeah,
golf.
but this is we're seeking bad movies.
It's like bad golf.
So the goal is to find a bad movie.
Okay,
So
it's
to
like
be
bad
one
golf.
is good.
Yeah,
Sure.
we're looking for the Tiger Woods of bad movies.
Yeah.
I could get behind that one.
There you go.
Yeah.
If you're curious about the list so far, you can check it out, the whole thing, by following the link in the description. Maintained by our very own Chris.
Chris.
Yes.
Chris Topher. Related to that other actor.
I don't know where this is going. Let's rank it. I thought.
Topher Grace.
Oh, he figured it out. Did you know what actor he was going to say?
Nope. I think that was
The audience did.
just for him.
Audience did. It's for them.
Yeah. Wink, wink.
Who's going first?
I think you go first, don't
yeah.
you?
Yeah.
Oh, is it me?
Yeah, we go in a circle every time. It's the same every time, Jack.
This is one of those things where when we started talking about it, I was like, maybe I like this movie more than I thought. And then when we finished talking about it, I was like, maybe I dislike this movie more than I thought.
Same.
I'm going to say this This was can you pop that list back open? I was looking at your computer, using it. I'm going to go in between.
Oh, this is not up to date, by the way.
No, it's not.
It's only got 12 movies on here. Sorry.
Fuck. Well,
Yeah,
I'm going to say I don't really. Oh yeah,
need it.
spin that bad boy around for me. Oh, interesting. Okay, yeah, sure. So this is going to go in between, I think, Ouija and Skinamarink for me. I still would rather watch this instead of Ouija and The Disappointment Room and all those movies.
Mm-hmm.
I hated Old.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, this
Fuck.
movie's hard for me to rate because I want to put it.
It's going to be
At the
it's
top
between
of the-
Old and The Happening for me. That's my spot.
Number 5.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because Old, I'm never watching that movie ever again.
Sure.
The Happening, I'd watch that movie again. It's pretty goddamn funny. Like watching it as like this is a bad
no,
movie.
lady.
No, lady.
No.
Oh,
No, lady.
Pack the hot dogs. There are lots of hot dogs.
Yeah. I'm inclined to agree with you between Old and The Happening. But it was pretty bad. Old's just a grind.
Old's a grind, yeah.
Old is, it's just a nonsense, dumbass, stupid, nonsensical, silly
Billy.
Billy grind. It's like I'm grinding my teeth. It's
Yeah.
like I didn't replace my tires after, they popped. So I'm grinding.
It's like you're on a rail.
Dude.
It's like you're skating.
Dude.
yeah.
It's like I'm getting that cash money because I'm grinding. But in a bad way. So yeah, I'm going number 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in between Old and The Happening.
Yes, sir.
Oh, nice.
This is a hard movie for me to
What did
rank.
that make it number 6?
Oh, yeah, maybe number 6. Sorry, everybody. I apologize.
Yeah.
We'll post an apology video on Twitter later.
Yeah, it'll start off with a big sigh. And then I will not
You break out the ukulele.
and then I will not accept any of the fault.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's everybody else's fault. It's not mine.
Classic.
Classic.
What do you think, Chris?
That's how that works. I was gonna say this is hard for me to rank because I feel like it should be at the top of the list. But looking at the list, I like this movie.
Watch some bad movies.
Yeah, more than
My
a
brain
lot
is
of these.
rotted.
I like the number 7 spot because I don't.
Worse than Jack Frost, better than The Happening.
Yeah, no.
He's
Same
got-
spot as you guys, in between Old and
Oh,
The
okay.
Happening.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
Is that 7 now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, because we had a disappointment room up there.
That's right. Yeah, my list is out of date right now. So whatever between Old and Happening is.
Yep. Yeah. So that would be 7. Yeah, because I just, like I said, it's a bad movie. It deserves to be ranked.
But right
as a
now,
bad
with
movie.
15 movies, number 7 is kind of right in the
Sort
middle.
of a dead middle
That
movie.
is true.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I honestly, I kind of feel like this may go higher up on the list
After
after we
re-rank?
The grand
after we
re-rank coming
re-rank.
next week. We'll get more on that later.
Yeah.
All right, number 7. What do you think, Riley?
Yeah, we need the re-rank because
Coming next week. More on that later.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
Do it.
Just put it where you think.
Think, Mark. Think.
I hated Skinamarink more
I'm going to put that
than
meme in.
this.
Did you like Old more than this?
You liked
Old gives me mixed feelings.
Yeah.
I think
Old gives me mixed
I think it
feelings.
gives people a lot of feelings.
Yeah, I guess I'll put it in between Old and Skinamarink.
Okay, yeah.
Unanimous decision or no?
I think
No.
I'm
ranked
one
it a little
tier
bit.
lower.
Yeah, hers is
Yeah.
on the other side of Old from us.
Yeah.
Which I
mean,
think is fair. So close to the re-rank, does it really matter?
not really.
No.
Was put this one at the top.
No.
Put
yeah.
this one at the bottom.
Put it wherever you want.
Who
Yeah.
cares?
Who cares?
Who cares?
We care.
I'm honestly, when I put it on the official letterbox list, I'm just gonna put it wherever.
Yeah, put it wherever you want.
Yeah.
It's just gonna sit there
However, until
Yeah.
you've changed it.
until the re-rank comes out.
Yeah, which will be More on that later.
Yeah, when it does.
But
Yeah,
there it
that's
is, ranked at what? Let's just go 7. Does
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that work?
TBD. More on that later.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which leads us to what time is it, Riley?
What are we watching next?
That's true.
What are we watching next?
We're not watching anything.
Yeah, what are we? Yeah, we're not. We're not watching anything next
Not watching
time
anything
because
next
next week is the grand official
15
re-rank.
movie re-rank,
Yep.
which is really when the podcast gets started.
Yes.
Yeah.
We've got 15 movies under our belt. We've been around the block.
We're just heating up right
once
now.
or twice.
We're heating up.
Now
we're warming up our tires.
We're gonna watch some bad movies.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
And now,
We're
They're
gonna
coming.
record on a Tuesday.
yep. And we're gonna post on Mondays. But I feel like I should brief, just a little bit on what the re-rank will be. So we've got a rubric. It's got 5 categories that we're going to look through. You rank the movie you watch out of 10 on each of those categories, and we take the median of that score, and we will re-rank going on those criteria. I'll send you guys the rubric just so you can look it over and get familiar with it. I think it should, take care of everything that we all look for in a movie.
Any thought you could ever have about a movie? It's on the rubric.
I mean, pretty much. I think it's pretty
Did
all-encompassing.
you contribute to this rubric?
Fuck no, he did it himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Like
I,
everything else.
but I think it, it's all-encompassing. So, it deals with the creativity of a movie, deals with the production of the movie,
Is
deals
there a
with
boob counter?
we could add that as extra points. You get 0.1 point for every boob. That's now
Or
official.
you could subtract points. It's actually your choice to
Okay.
add or subtract points.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, it deals with creativity. It deals with the production. It deals with enjoyment. It has like just that intangible factor in there too, where it's like everything about this movie was bad, but I enjoyed it. So it's got everything. And next week we'll be, I think, just going through. I assume we'll all do our re-ranks separately,
Yeah.
and then we'll come in and talk about each movie and why we ranked
Yeah.
it the way we did. And then take the I guess
Just take the average spot of each one.
the average of
Yeah.
all our scores. Add that up and then divide by 4.
Man, so
And,
there's some homework we have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're not watching a movie, so this is the homework.
Yeah, you got a whole week just
I gotta
to-
watch 15
Yeah, Jack will be watching each movie again.
Yeah.
twice.
He's gonna live stream it.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, twitch.com/Jack.
Dookie Jack.
I actually got the username Jack on Twitch.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Go subscribe or whatever you do on Twitch.
Who knows?
He does hot tub videos too. It's great. Big fan.
It's just me though, drinking a beer,
Yeah.
reading a book,
Yeah.
dropping my book in the hot tub, and be like, "Oh,
It's comedy, dude. It's great. But yeah, that's what we're doing next time.
Stay
on
tuned.
Dookie Spookies. Should be a good time, I think. Thanks for listening. Check us out on Instagram and
Oh, yeah.
Twitter at Dookie Pod. Links are in the description. You should talk in your mic.
It's with the Y.
Send us an email at dookiespookies podcast@gmail.com. Subscribe if you want to. That stuff.
Leave a like, comment, all that.
Yeah. That stuff.
Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Bye. That stuff.
Sorry you had to see Mom and Dad fight.
Yeah, that stuff.